What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cards by Chris. I'm Chris, and for tonight we have for you a special treat, something a little bit different than a regular card opening video. We have these special sets from the late 80s and early 90s and this 2001 given to us from the personal collection of Johnny E's. Now, these aren't unopened packs, so these are complete sets. We know what's in there. What we're going to do is we're going to talk about the valuable cards from the sets. We're going to inspect those cards, see if they're worthy to be graded, and then Johnny E's is going to send them in to be graded, and we will reveal those grades in a future video. So you can see here we have the Rookies set by Donruss from 86, 87, and 89. 1989 Major League Debut cards by Topps. 91 Fleer Ultra Update. 91 Upper Deck Final Edition, and 2001 Bowman Draft Picks and Prospects with one autograph and relic in the box. So for tonight's video, we're going to focus on the rookie sets. So the other ones will go in a future video, probably one day this week, and we will focus on the rookies. I don't know about you, but for me, growing up in my teenage years, these were the hottest sets to get. An entire set of all rookie cards. Some of them brand new. Some of them had been in the regular Donruss sets already. But this is one of the most iconic sets of the 80s. So let's get ripping. 1986. This is the initial rookie set, the first year. The first card of the set is Wally Joyner. There's a puzzle in there as well. Because it was the first card in the set, the Wally Joyner card is known to be a little bit tough when it comes to grading. A PSA 10 of the Wally Joyner, as I try to open up this set, a PSA 10 of the Wally Joyner goes for about $80 to $90, even though the player's card itself doesn't have that much value, but just due to the difficulty in grading. If you even look at this card, look at this top corner here already, it's a little bit damaged. It's a little bit white on the corner. The card itself is a tad off center. And this corner is a little bit bent as well, probably from the cellophane pressing on it for the past 35 years or so. So I would say do not grade this Wally Joyner card. Just for fun, since it's not huge, we're going to go through the cards anyway. Tracy Jones. As we get to the big cards, I'll stop. Alan Anderson, Ed Correa, Reggie Williams, Charlie Kerfeld, Andres Galarraga, the big cat, El Gato Grande, Bob Tewksbury, Al Newman, Andres Thomas, and here's the next card we're going to stop at, Barry Bonds. So the Barry Bonds rookie card in this set as a PSA 10 goes for about $200 to $225. As a PSA 9, it's between $25 and $35. So you see the drop-off. A lot of these get graded as a 9. The 10s are much rarer. A PSA 8 is about a $10 card. So this card itself looks like it's in incredible shape. Corners look sharp, completely undamaged. Surface looks clean. The card is centered very well. I would say Johnny E should definitely get this card graded. For those of you who don't know, when you get cards graded, you don't send them in a top load. You send them in a card saver. If you saw my SGC submission video, one of these card savers, BCW sells them on their site. They don't hold the same protection as a top load, but the grading companies prefer them because it's easier to get the card in and out of. As long as when you send it there, it is properly protected. So into the card saver you go, Barry Bonds, and off to PSA. This card comes back a PSA 10. Like I said, $200 to $225 card. Okay, the next card is Jose Canseco. We'll be getting to Juan Nieves, Mark Eichhorn, Dan Plesac, rookie card, Corey Schneider, Kelly Gruber, Kevin Mitchell, Steve Lombardozzi, Mitch Williams, the Wild Things rookie card, John Cerruti, Todd Worrell, and here is Canseco. Now, I believe Canseco was in the 86 Donruss set, but still his rookie card in the rookies set as a PSA 10 goes between $50 and $60. As a 9, it goes between $15 and $20, and it's about a $10 card as an 8. Corners look sharp. Surface looks good. It's centered. I'd say Johnny E should send this off for grading. Make sure to subscribe. If you like videos like this, crush that like button. Leave a comment. Let me know if you like videos like this or if you'd rather just see me open cards. But I love stuff like this, sending it off to be graded. It's exciting. It also brings back a lot of memories of my youth. There's the Canseco in a card saver. All right, Pete Incaviglia, Jose Guzman, Scott Bales, Greg Matthews, Eric King, Assenmacher, Sellers, Bobby Bonilla rookie card. At a point in time, people thought that would have some value. Doug Drabeck. The next one we're going to stop at is Will Clark. Will the Thrill. PSA 10 card goes between $75 and $100. As a 9, this is a $40 card. And as an 8, it is a $10 card. Again, this card is in tip-top shape, well-centered. Surface looks free of any markings or damage. Corners are sharp. Johnny E's, you're sending this one in. All right, one more card in this set. Bip Roberts, Tim Deshaies, Mike LaValliere, Scott Bankhead. There is the last one, Bo. Same picture as the Topps traded Bo. I guess that was a stock one. Andy Allenson, Mark Portugal, Danny Tartabull. For a while, people thought that card would have value. Ray Quinones, Bobby Witt, not Bobby Witt Jr., but Bobby Witt Sr., Cangelosi, Ruben Sierra, Ed Hearn, Joel McKeon, and the checklist, and there is a Hank Aaron puzzle in the back. So let us inspect this Bo Jackson card. This is a $100 card as a PSA 10, $100 to $125 card. It's a $35 to $40 card as a 9, and it is a $10 card as an 8. Johnny E's, I think you got another grading possibility. This card is in tip-top shape. Surface looks good. Let's get it in a saver. Bo knows grading. All right, so that is it for 86. Let's move on to 1987, the second year of their rookie set. The Clemente puzzle is on the outside, looking in. And Mark McGwire is number 1. Again, due to issues with the cellophane pressing against it, it was a difficult card to get graded. So let us hope that this Mark is in better shape and could be a potential grading. While I open this up, this is a good time to subscribe, crush that like button, hit the notifications bell to see when I post additional videos, especially when these cards come back from grading. Let us look. The Mark McGwire The Rookies 1987 as a PSA 10 goes from $75 to $100. As a 9, it's a $40 card. Right off the bat, I can see that this corner is a little bit dinged up. This corner as well. You could definitely see that the pressure from being wrapped in cellophane for all these years has played on the card. You could see this corner being down and that as well. I would say Johnny E's, there's even a little nick on his face there. I would say Johnny E's, do not send that in. We will put it in a regular top loader for you since it is a pretty special card. Okay, so as we go through this set, Jamie Steele, Mike Henneman, Eric Bell, Steinbach, Luis Polonia, there is the checklist. Ken Williams, Mark Davidson, Gene Larkin, Chaminade High School, Jeff Musselman, Mark McLemore, there's a Billy Ripken rookie card, Mike Stanley, Benito Santiago, Dave Magadan, Matt Noakes, Casey Candell, Matt Williams rookie, Ellis Burks, Les Lancaster, Dave Meads, John Smiley, Shane Mack. There is a David Cohn. This is a $30 card. We will inspect them. We'll scoot through. We'll take out the ones we're going to look at. Rafael Palmeiro. There's a BJ Surhoff. Greg Maddux. Fred McGriff, rookie. A lot of people feel he should be in the Hall of Fame. And last but not least, for some reason, 2 years in a row, Bo Jackson is in the Rookies. So let us look at the David Cohn. It's a little bit off center, as you can see. The corners do look pretty sharp. Surface looks clean. I'd say why not, Johnny? Send it in. The David Cohn as a PSA 10 is going about $35 to $40. As a 9, it's a $15 card. David Cohn did have a card in the 87 Donruss set, but as a Royal. So this is his first card on the Mets. The Bo Jackson. This card as a 10 is a $100 to $125 card. It is the last card in this wrapping, but believe it or not, it looks like it stood the test of time. Corners are sharp, the centering looks really nice, and the surface is clean. So I'd say, Johnny E's, let's get this card graded. All right, Freddie McGriff. I did not find any comparable sales on this. I see a little damage to the corner. Surface looks clean. The centering looks good. The corners look a little off. It's a tough call, Johnny E's. We'll say, why not? Let's send it in. Low population. A good grade on this could have some value. There are some people who still want to see Fred McGriff get into the Hall of Fame. List him here as a DH, as we know he went on to play a lot of first base. I think he might have started out as a catcher as well. Greg Maddux. Now this is an iconic card. This Greg Maddux rookie card goes for about $125 to $150 as a PSA 10. It drops down to about $30 as a 9, and as a 8, it's about a $10 card. This card is centered really well. It might be a little high. The corners are sharp though. Fresh out the box. Surface is nice. Johnny E's getting this one graded. Let's get that right into a saver. Come on, get in there, Greg. And last but not least, Rafael Palmeiro. His card goes for about $30 as a PSA 10. Someone who possibly could have been a Hall of Famer, but steroid use derailed that. I believe he's the only person with 3,000 hits who's eligible, who's not in the Hall of Fame. I'm going to say no on this card. It has this mark here. That's definitely, the surface damage is definitely going to cause it to not get a 10 grading. Corners are nice. Centering is nice. There's a little edge damage here. I'm going to say no on this. We will sleeve it up for you, though, Johnny Ease. All right, last but not least, 1989. The Warren Swan puzzle is outside. The guys we're looking for in 1989, Donruss The Rookies, Gary Sheffield. The big one of the group is Ken Griffey Jr. There's Deion Sanders, Edgar Martinez, and Randy Johnson. So we will scoot through it, pull out the ones we're going to look at, and take it from there. So here, right on top, Gary Sheffield, rookie card. Another person a lot of people feel should be in the Hall of Fame. Here is Ken Griffey Jr. That is a nice card. We'll go over the values in a minute. Tom Gordon, Billy Spires, Neon Deion Sanders, Don Paul, Oliveris, D. Wilson, Bob Guerin, Kenny Rogers, the Gambler, Edgar Martinez, Hall of Famer. There's Jim Abbott, Mark Carrion, Geronimo Baroa, Sandy Alomar Jr., Joe Girardi, rookie card, Jerome Walton, Dante Bichette. Dante Bichette's also in the set. There is Randy Johnson, Kevin Brown, Ramon Martinez, Steve Finley, Mike Devereaux traded, Omar Vizquel rookie card, Junior Felix, and the checklist. Now, some of these cards are in that year's set, so that's why their values aren't that crazy. Randy Johnson, one of the greatest pitchers of all time, he has other rookie cards that have more value. This one is about a $50 card graded. It has a little bit of corner dings. Surface is clean. Centering is pretty nice. It's a tad off center, but not that much. But based on the corner dings, I'm going to say no to grading the Randy Johnson. Again, as a PSA 10, that's about a $50 card. Probably not worth the price of grading with the corner damage it has. Edgar is about a $25 card, PSA 10. Corners look sharp. Centering looks nice. This corner has got a little bit of damage on it. Tough call on this one. Tough call. Based on the values and whatnot, I'm going to say no to Edgar. Neon Deion. His rookie card, PSA 10, is a $75 card. Corners look tight. Centering looks nice. $75 as a PSA 10. I'm going to say, let's get this card graded, Johnny Ease. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of the card savers, but this is the way PSA, SGA, they all want them. Ken Griffey Jr., this is the gem of this set. This is a $150 card, graded as a PSA 10. And this card looks like it's in great shape. Corners look perfect. Surface looks clean of any damage. Centering looks perfect. You got a potential PSA 10. You got a potential $150 card you're looking at right there. Johnny E, send this in. There you go. That is a beauty. Ken Griffey Jr., one of the greatest of all times. And last but not least, the Sheffield. This was the first card in it. The corners are a tad dinged. Edges look a little tight. I'm not loving the surface or the top corners either. Johnny E's, I'm going to say no on the Sheffield. The Sheffield's about a $75 card as a PSA 10. I don't think you're going to get that. It drops down to about a $20 card as a PSA 9. So I am going to say no. So look for a future video. Here's our grading cards. We're going to send them out to PSA. You got Ken Griffey Jr., Deion Sanders, Greg Maddux, Fred McGriff, Bo Jackson, 87, David Cohn, Bo Jackson, 86, Will Clark, Jose Canseco, and Barry Bonds. All right, thanks again for tuning in. Look, later this week, we're going to do the other sets that we have for grading. We have some Topps Chrome coming in. We have some Bowman blaster boxes coming. We have this Archive Signature Retired Player Edition we're going to open up. We have a lot of great stuff coming up, so stay tuned. Have a great evening. Crush that like button, and we'll see you next time. I'm Chris.